Over the last 2 years, on behalf of Rhondda Cynon Taf County Borough Council, Costain have been building the Church Village bypass.
This is a major road scheme providing traffic relief to the communities of Church Village, Tontig and Llantwit-Fadra.
And now it is complete. First Minister Carwyn Jones officially opened the bypass on the 7th of September 2010.
1, 2, 3,
7 classic Gilburn cars, carrying the First Minister, the Council Leader and fellow guests, were the first to drive the entire length of the bypass. The Gilburn car manufacturing plant once operated in Church Village, and in recognition of their strong association with the area, Costain has agreed to purchase a blue plaque. The blue plaque will be placed on location of the former plant to signify being part of the Rhondda Cynon Taf's Heritage Trail.
We've been delighted to be involved with this project. So many people are benefiting the local community, people have been provided employment, it's finished on time, it's finished under budget, so everybody's delighted, and we're absolutely thrilled to have been involved with yet another successful project for the future of Wales.
Having been in local government for as long as I have, and been involved in many projects, this is one of the biggest and one of the most important.
It's going to be an easier journey to get around Church Village and down towards Power Station Hill or towards Ponty. But of course it also means a better quality of life for those people who've lived on that road for many, many years.
The thing that we should all remember here today is that projects like this only happen because of partnerships. And today is only made possible because of the strong working relationship that exists between this local authority and the Welsh Assembly Government.
It's fantastic. I mean, I've travelled the old road for many, many years and watched it clog up slowly with traffic. And great to see the road open, but also great to see the community route next to it where walkers and cyclists can walk along the road as well in safety. And that's the way road schemes should be from now on.
The bypass is now in full use, but a lot of work has gone into the design and the construction. Here is Mark Adams from RCT County Borough Council.
Well, I must say that Costain have done a truly magnificent job. There's been a lot of challenges along the way, but they've addressed those in a very imaginative way and a very focused way, and they've delivered on all the council's objectives as well as actually delivering the road under budget and on time.
From the beginning, has the project run as expected?
I suppose you'll never deliver a project as large as this and as complex as this without some surprises. The biggest issue for us was the terrible weather we had last summer, where it just did not stop raining, and we had 750,000 cubic metres of earth to move around the site, and that caused us some major challenges. We did it very successfully, and we also managed to stop the runoff of the earth into the rivers, which was a major environmental success as well. One of the biggest successes, I suppose, was the fact that we've come in under budget. It was an extremely difficult target for us to achieve, but we've actually come in 2 million below that. So that's £2 million that the Welsh Assembly will have to plough into other projects. We've also finished the road 2 months early, and I think from the contractor's point of view in particular, there's been 1.5 million man-hours worked on this project without a single serious accident, which is a massive achievement for something like this. We've also delivered on all of our ancillary objectives in terms of employing local people. 90% of the workforce have been local. We've had a lot of local businesses involved. 90% of the subcontracts have been given to local businesses. And we've had a really good educational initiative with lots of the schools. The way that the whole community has been kept involved and informed through a comprehensive community relations strategy, I think has been first class.
What lessons has RCT learned from the building of the bypass?
I suppose the main lesson we've learned is the importance of putting together an integrated delivery team of contractor, client, designer and all the other people that can contribute to a successful project. And you need to do that right at the outset, many months, even years, before you actually start the construction work. Only then will you avoid the nasty surprises on site, and only then will you really drive down the cost of the whole project. And we did that. And what we've done as a council is we're now taking this out into South East Wales and we've put together a framework for the South East Wales local authorities which we are championing. So we're trying to embody this culture of working into the way future projects are delivered.
It's been a busy summer for Costain. As well as making sure that the Church Village bypass was ready to open in September, they've been working with the council to support the community on a number of ventures.
The way in which Costain works with local communities was recognised by the Welsh Assembly Government, who chose the Church Village bypass to launch its updated community benefits plan. Pupils from Bryn Cylanog were there to ask Jane Hutt AM, Minister for Business and Budget, how the strategy helps communities and provides added benefits to education and the environment.
It's very important to local communities, it's important to the construction industry, it's important to Wales, because we've seen through this Church Village bypass project that there's real opportunities, not just for young people and schools like yourselves in terms of work experience, linking it to the curriculum, but also looking at engineering as an opportunity. But it's about making sure that we have clear contract relationships with those who are doing the work, like Costains, who've really embraced this, to say, let's make the most of this project in terms of new jobs, training, the environment, and as well as this great new construction, which is going to be such a benefit to all of you in this community.
On a scheme such as Church Village, one of the key risks that we face when we embark on such a large piece of infrastructure is getting the right skills into the team to go and deliver the project. And the community benefit framework allows us to go into the community and understand the skills base that exists in the community and actually develop those skills that are there to be more traditional construction skills, and therefore create a workforce that's able to do what we've done at Church Village and deliver an exemplar project with people from the community who then go and invest their wages and develop further people in the community.
We can see that Costain is committed to supporting community initiatives.
And as part of the business and the community's Give and Gain Day, members of the Costain staff volunteered to give the garden at Bethel Chapel a makeover.
Bethel Chapel in Church Village is home to the Little Folk Playgroup. The outdoor area at the back of the church was overgrown and unusable for the children to play in. Costain members of staff were able to help the playgroup to create an outdoor classroom for the children to learn and develop.
Approximately 13 months ago, we had problems with premises where we were. We were at a school and they needed their classroom back, so consequently Little Folk didn't have a home. We were extremely lucky to find Bethel, which has a really big space for the children inside, but the outside area was nowhere near ready to actually allow the children to come out and have the learning experience that they need. I decided that being as Costain were actually doing the bypass for our area, I would find out the man I needed to speak to and I would send him an email asking him if he could actually help Little Folk to have an outside classroom that we desperately needed.
Costain have got a corporate responsibility ethos, and every time we have a possibility of helping the community, such as helping local charitable groups or disabled groups, we always try and give something back to the community. In this respect, we're doing a Give and Gain Day where members of staff are coming from the office environment and helping out where they can, really. We're obviously improving the garden. It was overgrown, it was a very poor state. The kids couldn't play in here, it was dangerous. So we've gone in and we've obviously civilised the whole site. We've taken away all the overgrown hedgerows. We've planted a nice fence around here, some play areas for the children, which makes it a lot safer, and then a nice coloured fence at the top just to give it a bit of a finished feature. We've planted trees and plants in the garden as well, so it'll be a much better environment for the children.
It has been a terrific success. They've been extremely kind and they've come out, and this garden now is unrecognisable. It is absolutely fantastic and I couldn't be more pleased.
And we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Costain is one of the main sponsors of Ponty's Big Weekend. It is one of the biggest events in RCT and loads of people were there to enjoy the day.
Ponty Park to celebrate their massively exciting big weekend. There are going to be loads of fantastic performances today, but the one that we're all looking forward to is JLS. In fact, the Brit Awards winners are so big, all 7,000 tickets have been sold out for weeks.
Lots of great music acts performed over the weekend, and Marnie and Kira from Pennagowsy Primary even managed to interview Sophie Evans, Tonypandy's own Dorothy.
How excited are you to be here in Ponty's big weekend?
Really excited because there's so many good acts on tonight. There's Jukebox Juniors, there's obviously JLS, and I've never seen them perform before, so are you excited as well?
Oh yeah, really excited.
I don't get so nervous anymore because I've had that little taste of what it's like to be on TV. So I think tomorrow I won't be so nervous. But I might be. When I see the amount of people, I might be, a bit nervous, but I should be okay. In December, I start rehearsals for The Wizard of Oz because I am going to be Dorothy, so that's really exciting. I can't wait. So you got to come and see me. Yeah. Every Tuesday I perform, so you come and see me on a Tuesday.
It's been a wicked day today at Ponty's big weekend. JLS are about to come on stage and we can't wait. So we're going to leave you there now and go and enjoy it ourselves. Bye!
Whilst ground was being cleared for the new bypass, an old vent pipe was discovered near Tonteg Hill.
The Victorian cast iron vent would have once been used to release gas from the old sewers underneath the ground.
But now it has been turned into a piece of community artwork. Year 6 pupils from Gwaun Primary School worked with artists from Tactile Boss Studios to paint pictures expressing how they felt about the future of transport and the environment. Their pictures were then interpreted by the artists and painted onto the vent.
The artwork was placed on the community route. The community route stretches the length of the bypass from Cross Inn to Tonteg and is for pedestrians and cyclists to enjoy. The artwork also acts as a waymarker on the Sustrans Valley Cycle Network. The public were first able to see the community artwork on Sunday the 8th of August, when Jane Davison, AM for Pontypridd and Minister for the Environment, officially opened the community route.
We need the community routes. We need to ensure that roads never get built without providing the opportunity for people to walk and cycle alongside that.
On the same day, Costain hosted the 888 walk, 8 kilometres on the 8th of August.
It was the first and only time for members of the public to walk the Church Village bypass. It is great to see so many people from the area participating in both the cycle and the walk.
Now, the Church Village bypass has greatly reduced the congestion on the A473 from Llanfyrsant to the Forest and has generally made it safer and easier for people in the area to get around.
Traffic-wise, it's made a huge difference. We used to queue to come up and down Main Road here, and now you just fly up and down. It really has made a difference, and I didn't think it would.
It's been amazing, the traffic in the morning. Before, I live in Bearddau and I work in Tonteg. I had to go along the lanes. Now I can just go along the main road and it takes 5 minutes. It's amazing to come through Tonteg. And then to go from Llanfyrsant down to Upperboat, it just takes half the time. It's been amazing, well worth the wait.
The road's a good idea, but I also like using the cycle path as well with his children.
I honestly, before it opened, the week before, myself and my wife were both talking, and we thought, oh, it's not going to make much difference. It'll be minimal, whatever difference it makes. And the first day it opened, we just could not believe the difference. I mean, I literally didn't see a car from travelling one end to the other, and I mean, that is just unheard of, so it's made a vast difference.
Well, before you'd come out on the road here and it would be bumper to bumper all the way, and now you can just come up on the road and there's no traffic at all. Much safer for the children. Marvellous. They should have done it years ago.
The Church Village bypass is a great facility, benefiting people now and in the future.